Hi, I'm Katie and I'm one of the breastfeeding peer support volunteers who helps out with Bingham's Children's Centre, and I just wanted to share my story of how I went back to work and still breastfed my little boy, as I know there's going to be quite a few mums who are either returning to work or maybe have been working from home and might want to hear my story, and it might help them decide what they want to do. I had my little boy nearly 2 years ago. And my goal, once we got past the first couple of weeks of breastfeeding, my goal was then to make it to 6 months exclusively breastfed. Unfortunately, I had to return to work before that because I'm self-employed, so I went back to work when he was 3.5 months old, although it was only 1 day a week. I started pumping a few weeks before, I think it was 2 weeks before I went back to work, so I knew he would have a bit of a chunk of sleep before midnight. So about an hour into that, I would get my electric pump out and I would pump every night, and it built up a little bit of stocks in the freezer, so he had enough. I knew when I was away I felt like he had enough milk. And then when I was at work, I blocked out at least 2, I think 3 at the beginning, quite lengthy breaks of at least half an hour to give me time to relax and pump. I would sit in a private room so no one would walk in on me, and I would look at pictures of my little boy if I needed to, but I would pump milk and then take it home and give it back to my freezer ready for when he needed it. And I did this, I pumped at work until he stopped breastfeeding, just to keep my supply up. Eventually it was less and less as he needed less milk as he was starting to wean on solid food. And after 6 months, when he started nursery at 7 months, I actually started giving him formula for nursery, but I still would pump just to keep my supply up, just so I didn't have any supply issues. If you have any questions about breastfeeding, please do get in touch with your local children's centre. We have lots of information for you. And yeah, if you have any questions, especially about returning back to work when breastfeeding, they'll have lots of information for you as well, and hopefully will help you out. Okay, thanks.